Hi and welcome on this tutorial on SmartArt tools in Excel. Please use the high definition for a better quality of image. Don't forget to turn on the sounds and don't hesitate. Click pause when it's going too fast. What are SmartArts? There are graphical tools to let you fill places, boxes, and the shape adapts their sizes to the text you insert. So here are some smart arts. Some of them are not really readable. And let's start. First of all, when I use smart art, I like to have a blank page. So let's turn off the grid back on the page. To insert the smart art, click Insert. Here I've got Illustration, Smart Art. Here you've got all the smart arts, and you also have them by categories if you wish to select some of them. Let's start with a simple list. Here you've got an explanation of how it works if you need to. First of all, in SmartArt you've got two places. Here the graphical shapes, where you can type text inside. Training, for example. And here you've got another box with just lists exactly the same as in Word, where you can see first level of list, which corresponds here to this level, and second level where you can type text. Here, for example, commercials, and here you can have France, Europe. If you want to add something, just click Enter. World. You can use these boxes and you can make the text go up or down. The best way to do this, the easiest, is to go in the menu called Creation here, and here you've got all the options. For example, if I want World to become another block in itself, I can make it go up, and then I could click Enter, and then just take something down, and here I could say something like Asia, Pacific, America. Okay? Another way to play with these lists is to use some shortcuts, which is Tab to go down and Shift Tab to go up. As you can see, sizes and shapes change each time I type something. So if I were you, I would type all my text before trying to see what's happening in the display of the shapes. Second thing, when you click outside the SmartArt, notice that the menu disappears. It's none. Now let's talk about colors. You can change the colors in the Creation menu here, and you have plenty of other colors. Of course, these colors might not be what you want. You can always change the list of colors. If you go here in Mise en Page in the French interface, you've got colors, and you can choose something a bit more neutral. When you come back in the Creation tab, here, all the colors have changed, and they apply to the colors you've just chosen. It is also possible to change the color of one item. Let's take this one. This makes easy the highlight of one specific item. The last thing I want to show you is that when you right-click on the SmartArt, you can change the display and choose another SmartArt with the same text. So here this is how your text would look like. In one click, you can change almost anything in your text. Okay, notice that in some places the color is still there. In some others, as it becomes not a block but a text, you don't have the color anymore. One last thing. Some of the shapes only allow a certain amount of things. Here, if I click to add something, I've got a cross saying that it's not possible. It might also happen when you have only a few levels of text available. If I go back here, and if I want to have something like Europe, France, let's say, Aquitaine, this is a third level of text, and some of the display do not allow this kind of level, so you might have difficulties to show them. Finally, you can have some display which uses, let's find some, yes, images. So we'll see what we can do with that. I've already started here a list with some images. Look, when I click on the square for images, I've got a new window opening. I can choose by browsing inside my computer a specific file on my computer. I can use clip art. Of course, only if you want to vintage can you use clip art because they are really, really ugly. But you can also choose something from Bing. Let's do that. I choose, let's say this one. You insert it, and there it is. And of course, if you want to apply something like a graphical chart for all those images which uses different color, you can go into Image and alter a little bit the image if you want something maybe like this, to have something more smooth in your color. The last thing I want to show you is that this kind of SmartArt can become a very, very nice table of contents if you use links. For example, if here I type some text, I can select just this shape, right-click, and insert in this document a link for one of my tabs. Okay. It's difficult at the beginning for the link to become active. So sometimes you have to change the shape. And here you are. And you've got here, when you click outside, when you come back, you can click, and you've got a link working. During our courses, you will have the opportunity to practice on various smart arts concerning your studies, which could be management, business, logistics, insurance, or wine. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you another time. Bye-bye.